time for another unboxing. Isn't it fantastic? This time it's something much larger, much more significant this time around. It is actually still June 13th. My parents were nice enough to let me open my gifts early so I could enjoy them, which is great because tomorrow is actually my birthday, and tomorrow would have been busy because I'm going over to GameStop. I have The Last of Us to pick up and unbox, and if I would have gotten all this stuff, I would have had to set it up, and it's nice. So what I am unboxing is quite honestly what a lot of people consider one of the best gaming monitors out on the market. Alright, this is the Asus VG248QE. Alright, this is a very high very like high quality gaming monitor. All right, the big selling point, as you can see in big bold reds, is the 144 hertz refresh rate. All right, the standard usually is you have 60 and then you have 120. You don't really have 144 hertz, so this time around is 144 hertz. But check this out, it has a 1 millisecond trace-free response time. So you have a refresh rate of 144 hertz combined with a 1 millisecond response time. What you have is virtually no motion blur and no ghosting in anything. Alright, and keep in mind, you know, for PC games, especially first-person shooters where you're moving around really quick, this is going to come in handy. But I'm also going to be using this for my PS4 when that comes out, as well as, you know, for my PS3. And I'll be playing The Last of Us on this on a brand new monitor. It's full HD 1080p. It's actually 1080p is also its native resolution too. It has 3D support, alright, which honestly I didn't care for, but it was just, again, an added bonus. And it has an HDMI display port as well as built-in stereo speakers, and you can, it also has a swivel and tilt design to it, and it, you know, 3-year warranty and whatnot. I think it has a 0.270 pixel pitch as well, alright. But a lot of people consider this as like the best valued gaming monitor, right? Keep in mind, it's 24 inches. My current monitor is 24 inches. Here, I'll show you guys really quick. This is my current monitor, 24 inches, and yes, of course, I'm playing Mirror's Edge. I actually noticed when I went back to this game that I didn't collect any of the bags, so that's why it's up here. I was actually in the middle of just collecting some leftover bags too. But besides that, this is my old monitor. This is the Samsung SyncMaster 2494. And when I got it, it was pretty much outdated. It's a good monitor. It's 24 inches, 60 hertz, LCD, and it's 1080p as well. But again, you know, just this upcoming generation, I just needed something new. I needed something more high-tech and more, you know, modern. So that's why I'm upgrading this. And I have a DV. It has no HDMI port, by the way. I'm just using a DVI to HDMI. So this, I did a lot of research prior to this, and this is pretty much one of the best gaming monitors ever. Best part is the price. All of this for $280. So you're getting 24 inches, 144 hertz refresh rate, a millisecond response time. It's LED, it's 1080p, it has HDMI, it's 3D enabled, 3D ready, all for $280. It's like, whoa, the price could not get any better, literally. So we're going to be unboxing this. I'm going to be setting it up tonight and playing The Last of Us on it tomorrow. So I have never used a 144 hertz monitor at all. So this is my first time. I know a lot of people are going to say, dude, I mean, you want to think a lot of people say this, that the difference between 144 hertz or 120 hertz and 60 hertz or whatever is ginormous. It's like a huge difference. Like, you wouldn't believe what you were missing. So let's open it and find out. You get this nice premium box. This thing's gorgeous. Alright. Take the styrofoam out. What we have here first is, of course, the monitor panel. Jeez, this is huge. Alright, I'm gonna just have this. Oh, it's actually tilted, so okay. I'm gonna set this down right here. Bring out more styrofoam. It's like stuck in there. Alright, hold on. Give me a sec, guys. So I can't take this thing out. Oh. 2 hands, come on. Get it up. can do it. You can do it. Jeez. All right. Hardest part. So what do we get? We have our AC power adapter for the monitor itself. We have dual link DVI cable here. Yep, dual link DVI cable here. So I'm probably gonna be using that. But I'm using right now on that other monitor VGA, and I know VGA is just awful. So finally, I have dual link DVI. The monitor port is the only ports the monitor has is DisplayPort, HDMI, and dual link DVI. I'm using the HDMI for my console because if I use it for my PC, I won't be able to record with my capture device. What we have here is the base. So we got a nice VIP ownership. Seriously, I don't know this Asus stuff. I have this Asus tablet, now I have the monitor. It's a good brand. We got our stereo composite cables for our audio, which I won't be using because I already have it connected up to my surround sound speakers. We have quick start guide for the monitor itself, as well as our driver CD, which you probably aren't going to want to use. You're probably going to want to go ahead and set this thing up via its online drivers to get the best update. But yeah, here we go. Trying to find a way to set it up here. I'm going to move the box out of the way. I have all these clothes on my bed. I'm actually packing and stuff, so excuse me. Alright, let's take a look at the base itself. This thing is gorgeous. Alright, so this is the base. Let me adjust the camera really quick. I know I'm doing this like kind of with staticky. Usually I put a lot more effort into editing the videos, but no, this time I just want to get it up. Really cool thing about this base is you can see it says 3D on it, but it has like a red circle. The colors of this monitor, it's like it's like black and red, which are my favorite, you know, theme colors in there. You have your, you know, lock here when you set it up. I'm gonna take that off last just to make sure. Now let's take a look at the monitor here. Taking it off the base. Swivel, it's tilt and swivel thing. Oh. Alright, it's pretty much set in there. Oh my god, this thing's gorgeous. Perfect, look at that. LED backlit, full 1080p, a millisecond response time, 3D ready, stereo speakers, 4-way ergo design, 144 Hz refresh rate. Doesn't get any bigger. It has a nice, I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys can't see it. Alright, just to make sure. You guys, has a nice NVIDIA 3D Vision ready. You actually have physical buttons on the bottom. A lot of people like that better, and it's the new Splendid. It's actually NVIDIA 3D Vision 2.0 ready as well. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and set this up, and I guess I'll cut to that part when I have that set up. So, thanks for watching. So, after a little bit of work, yes, I got my shirt off. Hello, you guys can see me. Hi, that's me without my shirt. I was sweating like crazy. So, I set the monitor up. Here it is. It's working beautifully at the moment. When I set it up before, there was like no login screen for Windows 8. It was like weird. I'm like, what is the problem here? And I found out, oh, because I'm using DVI. Before I used DVI to VGA adapter because my monitor, you know, I didn't have a DVI cable. So before I was using a DVI to VGA adapter, and I realized I also had my capture card in there, which forced it to output. It basically said that the HDMI, because I have it as HDMI to HDMI, it basically was kind of forcing that as the, you know, that was the signal that it was routing to its main signal. But so I wasn't getting any picture. It was still on duplicate display, but when you're on the Windows login screen, it's a little bit different. So I have it set up here. It's all working beautifully. I have it set to 144 Hertz, which, you know, I can notice the, oh my god, it's like instant. There's like no input lag whatsoever, and a millisecond response time. If anyone knows the correct settings as far as, you know, the color settings and everything, please let me know, because I kind of set it my own way and I think it looks fine now. I have it on the scenery mode, but I have the brightness at 100, the contrast at 70, and the saturation at 60. If you go down here, I have the sharpness at 50, and then the trace-free over to 100. I have to actually read more on the trace-free technology and see what that means. And I also have the advanced contrast ratio up. So basically, yeah, I mean, it is really bright. Like, the monitor is really bright now, but I was watching the Mirror's Edge trailer for this thing in full 1080p. Here, I might as well play it in this video. And it was gorgeous. Like, everything looked fine. I mean, it played fine, it looked fine to watch. I mean, what you're seeing is a streaming video, so it's not obviously, you know, it's not playing in full 144 hertz, but I'm gonna go test out some games now, and I gotta redo my, yeah, that's gorgeous. I gotta redo my, my brightness settings on some games to make sure that it's all set properly, but everything like that, so... But yeah, the colors are really vibrant colors. I know this is Mirror's Edge, so obviously you're going to have those really vibrant colors, but it's a lot more deeper and more natural, I think. I'm looking at it, and I really like this monitor a lot. This is a normal TN panel, but like a millisecond response time, boom. A millisecond response time, and you know, 144 hertz. Even when I was typing text, I noticed a lot, so it looks really good. Really good. So, and really bright whites and deep colors too. So I'm gonna go test out a couple games, and obviously I'll be playing The Last of Us tomorrow on this. But yeah, look at the smoothness of that window. It's like it's perfect. You know, I thought 60 frames per second was gorgeous, but this is. You know, even as I'm looking like this, I'm moving my mouse around. I thought 60 frames per second was nice, but geez, when you have 72 frames, it's basically when you have a 72 refresh rate on each side. I mean, really good. So, can't wait to play Last of Us tomorrow on this. Again, if you guys know the correct color settings, please send me a link to them via YouTube message. I would really appreciate that. Other than that, I'm just pretty much, I guess I'm all set. I mean, the colors are really, I like deep saturation in colors, but the problem with saturation in colors is that if you overdo it, what you're gonna get is like character skin, like white skin will look orange, and kind of how it looks now, because that's how are those fluorescent lights or incandescent lights? I don't really know. But here, I'll switch over to PS3, and as y'all know, I bought brand new HDMI cables. I bought Monster HDMI cables. Yes, I did. For like 40 bucks, and they're like awesome 15.8. It's all that, you know, BS how to try to put. But I bought brand new high quality HDMI cables, and this is just 60 hertz because the consoles don't have the ability to output in 60 hertz. But I am gonna get the the output in more than 60 hertz. But I am gonna get the 1 millisecond response time, and even as I'm, like, you know, scrolling through this, it's really noticeable. There's barely any. Yeah, look how the text remains sharp. If you notice, you can still read the names as I'm scrolling through them. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching the unboxing, and so far this panel is amazing. So talk to you later. Bye.